Hello and welcome to Mirror Talk. We have moments where we just have to pause. Just pause and take a break and reflect on life. Remember, you are strong, you are enough, you are capable, you are blessed, and you are loved. Your moment of greatness starts now. Joining me today is a brother from another mother with a very humble and an amazing personality. Kehinde Ayodeji, also known as Sir Kenayo, is a digital marketer, a farmer, an entrepreneur, and the owner of sirkenayo.com, which is one of the biggest blogs in Nigeria. How have you been, Sir Kenayo?
I've been good, brother. How have you been too?
I've been very, very fine. Thank you so much.
All right, brother. It's so good to be on your show.
Thank you so much for accepting the invitation. Can you tell us more about yourself?
Okay. It's always kind of hard for me to do this because I prefer to be asked questions, but I would try to say a few things about myself.
Yeah.
Okay. Like you rightly said, my name is Ayodeji Mayowa, and I'm the owner of Sir the blog started a few years back, as far back as 2011, when I was in the University of Ibadan for my undergraduate studies. It's basically started as some sort of would I say some sort of stuff to give me pleasure. It was supposed to be for fun. It was basically for fun and to just have a purpose on campus, something to give people information and to make people get entertained about what's happening in the country, in the world, and to share personal thoughts about stuff. So I have my BSc in sociology from the University of Ibadan,
Yes.
and I recently just got my master's degree from the same University of Ibadan, in College of Medicine in Public Health, and um, I'm the first child of three.
Yeah.
I'm the first child of three, and I also like agriculture. Basically, I think I like things that get me money. That's just it. So
Yeah.
I delved a bit into agriculture. I own a piggery, and I just started a chicken poultry with a friend,
Wow.
and we plan to keep expanding and to try out more things. Also, I I've used the period of time in the internet space to try and know more about digital marketing. That seems to that seems to be the next big thing. It is the next. It is the big thing at the moment. Anyway, it's not the next.
Yeah.
It is already the big thing.
Yes.
So I do digital media consultation for people, politicians, entertainment, stakeholders, business owners. So these are like some of my clientele, anyways.
Yeah.
And I'm also into some sort of public health advocacy. I like to use my platforms to sensitize people about issues that are disturbing us in the country, in that's Nigeria. So
Yeah.
majorly I use my platforms for advocacy such as what's it called now? Sexual and reproductive health amongst the youth, for the issue of contraception. I mean, those are the things that we're really battling with down here in Nigeria.
Yeah.
So that's majorly everything about myself. If I missed anything, I could be asked questions.
Yes, no problem. That's a lot already, and I would love to say congratulations on everything that you've achieved so far, on all your achievements. I follow you as in on your blog through your Instagram page also, and I see wonderful things that you are achieving. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, brother.
And I know you're a farmer, you're a model, you're a digital marketer, and you're a very, very successful blogger. What has always been the inspiration behind all of this work that you do, apart from making money, of course?
Okay, like I said earlier, the blog itself wasn't even for the sake of making money, because when I started the blog, I had no idea that there was any sort of financial benefit from blogging, because at that point it wasn't obvious. We didn't see people around that were bloggers and were having houses in Banana Island, or they were having cars from blogging. We didn't know all of that. So it was supposed to just be something to just it was supposed to be a hobby anyway.
Yeah.
So when I started with the blog, I just was passionate about it because I have some few partners. I have two friends of my partners.
Mm.
They couldn't keep up. They couldn't like stay because we weren't making money, so they had to leave. But I felt, or I feel, I didn't leave because I was passionate about that business. I really liked it, and eventually it became successful. So
Mm.
for me, everything I do, most of the time, I've noticed that any business I go into and I'm not so passionate about, it doesn't really turn out turn out well because once I get frustrated a bit, or once I eat some sort of snag or something,
Mm.
I just kind of drop out. But whatever it is I'm doing, I'm really passionate about. I always find a way to make it happen. I will make sure it doesn't flop.
Yeah.
So so for me, apart from the financial benefit of whatever I want to do, it has to be
Mm.
something that I would be able to stick my neck out for it. That okay, even if I'm not making money from this stuff, can I still continue to do it? So
Yeah.
it is basically passion, and obviously we all hope that our passion converts to cash.
Yes.
So that is it.
Passion. That's the key word. Passion. Being passionate about what you are doing, what you are investing your time into. Yeah.
Yeah, bro.
So, yeah. So there's this one question I always wanted to ask you. I know that your father is like a professor of English in University of Ibadan.
Yeah.
Yes. How is that like to you? Like, being a son of a professor of a very prestigious university in Nigeria. How is there like kind of pressure on you to like do extra, or what's that like to you as a son?
Well, the kind of child I am is the kind of child that always wants to do what he wants to do. I
Mm.
really don't. Obviously, I wouldn't do things that will bring shame to my family. I will never do that. Uh, I, in my own way, try to be as what's the word now? As beneficial to the family and to my community at large. So he is a professor. That is his own path. That is his own calling. That's what he's passionate about. He's
Yes.
passionate about academics.
Mm.
So I am passionate about this life, entertainment, media business. That is what I'm passionate about. So he in the past, I mean, when I was younger, he was trying to somehow influence my life choices and my career. And you know the way our parents are now, they want to choose what you study. They want
Yes.
to make you. They want to be able to talk when their friends are talking. Oh, my son is a doctor. They want to be able to say, my son too is a banker. My son is this, is that, and stuff. But
Mm.
I mean, you know the story. I was first in medical school, then I just couldn't. I wasn't really enjoying myself there,
Yeah.
so I had to step out and move to the social sciences.
Mm.
So there's really no more pressure because right now I get interviewed on satellite channels in Nigeria. I've been interviewed on African Magic. Um, I've been interviewed on almost every radio station in the city.
Yes.
I've been on Tribune. I've been on some other newspapers in Nigeria. So
Mm.
right now, I could say that even if I didn't end up being a physiotherapist like he would have wanted, but I'm
Yes.
definitely sure that like he's happy about the fact that I've been able to make a great mark in
It,
my own field,
mm.
which is in my own sector down here. So I obviously know I'm a smart kid. I know I'm brilliant academically.
Yes.
So I mean that is the whole point of me going back to school to get my master's in public health,
Mm.
and hopefully I can get someone to agree to be my professor, so I could further and become and get a PhD.
Yeah.
So I am trying to not stop my education. I mean, we can do all of these things and combine education. So I am trying my own best to at least I'm the first child, like I said earlier. So
Yes.
I need to also consider my siblings, and I need to be able to balance up and know that in as much as I'm doing well business wise, I
Mm.
need to also do well. in the academic sector because of my siblings. I've realized the fact that I am their role model because
Mm.
whatever I want to do, I've noticed that my siblings want to do. I mean,
Oh.
when I go into any sort of business, my
Mm.
brother too finds a way to do something similar. This has made me realize the fact that you cannot afford to mess up. Apart from, let's forget about our parents. Now we have people younger than us that are looking up to us. For me, it's more about my siblings right now. It's not even about my parents anymore. I am fulfilled. I am happy with what I'm doing. So it's left for them to be happy with what we're doing, and I'm sure they are happy about what I'm doing.
I'm trying to be a role model to my younger ones, to our younger ones, and also trying to set good examples for them is very essential. It's very important.
Exactly.
Yeah. So apart from financial breakthrough or financial satisfaction or having passion for a business, are there like tips you could give to me to or give to us to ensure that we remain in a business or we remain in operation year in year out like you are with your adventures?
Okay. So recently, I decided to get myself someone that is sort of my mentor.
Mm.
So I realized that there's a simple formula he uses, and that is he said, don't be scared to let some things die. Don't be scared to sell off some things.
Mm.
So if you have a business and the business is not really doing so well,
Yeah.
it has never actually had a peak period. It has never actually been beneficial to you. You're probably using money from your personal savings to fund that business
Mm.
for years, not for like 2 months, 3 months, 6 months, or like
Mm.
years. Like you've been at it for years.
Yes.
So he just told me, Ayo, don't ever be scared to let such businesses die and focus on the ones that are like they are doing well. So for me basically, for my
Mm.
business now, for instance, let's say the blogging business, what I've decided to do with that is that I just try to watch the trend, like what is going on right now in the country. Right
Yeah.
now in the country, everybody has moved to social media blogging. That's
Mm.
why we have the likes of Instablog, and all of them are using Instagram and Twitter to discuss their what's it called, to tweet about news instead of people going to the blogs like to go and read. So I realized that, and I immediately also tried to diversify. So now
Yeah.
we post on the blog and we also post on Instagram.
Mm.
So for business to stay relevant, you need to find out what is happening in your sector. You need to have like some sort of competition, not like you're actively competing with that person, but you're watching that person. If you are in the business of air, for instance, you're selling air in Nigeria. 1 acre is probably the biggest airline in Nigeria. Probably
Mm.
the biggest. So
Mm.
you study what 1 acre is doing. Every year you find out, okay, I should using a social media to do this. Is air cheaper than mine? Is air more expensive than mine? So every year you sit down, you evaluate, you check the likes of Linda Ayodeji. What are they doing differently this year? Am I on that same path? And you check for your friends that they're always ranking high on search engine. You never be too proud to ask for help. Never be too proud to speak up with someone in your sector. Like there is enough space for everybody to do well. Sometimes I reach out to friends, to colleagues. Guy, I can see you're ranking on page one on Google search. What are you doing? Doing search engine optimization. And they drop a contact for you. Oh, talk to this guy. He can help you out. Be willing to collaborate. Don't be an island of yourself. Like speak with people in your sector. There's more benefits in collaborating with people. And this is probably something I learned a bit late. It's good to actually have friends that are also doing well in your sector. Time comes that you are a little bit down, they would come through for you and tell you, okay, this is what we are doing right now. This is what has changed in the business. So they help you to keep up. Make sure you're conversant with what is going on. Make friends. Don't be too proud to not reach out to people and ask for help. Collaborate with people. Have some sort of benchmark, competition benchmark, whatever you want to call it. Always read up things about your sector. Watch YouTube videos. I mean, there are things online for us to check out every time.
So one has just keep on growing in that sector and always seeking for help when needed, and just keep on moving forward. Yeah. So are there like ways you're working on yourself personally also, like on your personal growth? And does this have any kind of influence on your business and relationship with other people?
Definitely, bro. I mean, I told you I went back to school for my master's.
Yes.
So that's some sort of working on myself. All those masters of sort of working on myself.
Yeah,
Because
that's true.
I needed to have like a new environment to try and like learn to deal better with people. Because I mean, when I was in UI for my undergraduate days, there was so much attention and pressure on,
Mm.
and everybody wanted to somehow be my friend. Everybody wanted to somehow say hello, hi to me when I'm somewhere. Yeah, and then at that point in my life, it wasn't something like I don't think I signed up for that because we didn't actually think that blog was going to be that successful.
Mm.
So like it's not like I signed up for that. So like somehow you're unconsciously not answering like a lot of people at the same time. Like
Mm. Mm.
10 people are saying hi to you, and then you can't really say hi to all 10 of them, and then
No.
somehow they become your enemy, and then you start hearing things about you being proud and everything. So
Mm.
when I wanted to do my masters, I decided to do it in a department that nobody knew me, and I used the opportunity to learn how to relate well with people, how to um how just to be better like when you're dealing with people basically. And I try as much as possible to read up about stuff and to um ask questions when I feel I've wronged someone. I would definitely come to you to ask you that, okay, I feel you are mad at me. So
Mm.
if I've said something that I've said to you, can you let me know so that I don't repeat that in the future with you
Yeah.
or with someone else?
Mm.
So like I always tell people like basically I consider myself as someone that's teachable. I like to know my mistakes. I like to know what I've done wrong. So personally, I'm working on myself in that aspect of my education, my people relating skills, and I also have, like I said, I have a mentor who is like my dad.
Yeah.
So it tells me things about life, business, and personal. So
Mm.
I'm always willing to learn. That's the kind of person I am.
That's very great. So are there like some misconceptions that people have about you or about bloggers or public figures in general?
Well, I can speak for myself. I've said it before.
Mm.
People think
Be
I'm proud.
proud. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm actually not proud.
Mm.
I think it's more of being shy, honestly, because um I think pride is when you probably go around and you're bragging to people about, oh, I've done so much for myself, I've done this, I've done that. I think to me that is pride. It is
Mm.
another case entirely when you are just shy. People that know me know this, like people that really, really know me, like not people that know me from afar. Like
Yeah.
my real close friends, they know that oh, Kenayo is just shy. Like if I'm walking, I'd probably look down. I look down and I'm just trying to walk fast, like as
Mm.
fast as I can, so that like I can get out of a place as soon as I can.
Mm.
Because I really sometimes I don't know how to like hold conversation with people.
Mm. Ah, okay.
So
Mm.
so like I will probably not know what to say, or so it just comes off as being what's the word now, evasive, like oh maybe he doesn't want to talk to me, but it's not like I don't want to talk to you. I just don't want to. I mean, I just don't know what to do to you at that point, especially if we're not really close and you're not also bringing your A game to that conversation.
Mm.
So I think for famous people generally, people just assume they are proud. People assume that oh they're all about themselves and stuff. But
Yeah.
generally for famous people, that's the number one problem.
I saw one of these recent ads that you had on your Instagram page where you were getting married to a very beautiful lady. At first, I thought it was your wedding, right? And until you said it was not your wedding. So, as a young, handsome, and successful man that you are, do you feel pressurized some ways from the society, from the family, to to settle down and get married? Do you feel pressurized, or do you have any kind of pressure coming from anywhere?
That's the beauty of it all. Like I'm really happy for my kind of family. I'm really
Mm.
really happy. Like I'm not even 30 yet, and I'm not even going to be 30 next year.
Mm.
So like there's no pressure yet from anyone. Like my parents know I have like all these goals and all these things I've set. So
Yeah.
I mean, if not for the corona issue,
Yes.
probably by now I would have been enrolled somewhere for my PhD. So they know that like, okay, this guy is still trying to get definitely get more financial freedom,
Mm.
and I need to continue my education.
Mm.
Um, and personally, I think marriage isn't something to rush into. You need
Yeah.
to get someone that really really understands you and someone you really really understand.
Mm.
I keep saying it's like I, I honestly pray that my wife is going to be my friend. Like she has to be my friend. Like the kind of person that when we fight today, we don't want to hold on to that fight tomorrow. Like we want to settle it right there and then. So like
Mm.
I really, really, really cannot rush into marriage because of oh maybe people are expecting me to get married or blah 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 blah. No, I need to find someone that completes me, someone that um understands me, someone that like um you guys are just fit for each other. Basically, that's the word. You guys are just fit for each other. So I'm not rushing anything. I am genuinely hoping I meet that person soon. I
Yes.
mean, if I find that person tomorrow, there's nothing stopping us from getting married tomorrow.
Mm.
Because
Yeah.
somehow when you even find the right person, everything just becomes really easy. Everything becomes so easy for you.
Mm.
Because I don't know, that's just how God has made it.
Yes.
So
Yes.
so there's no pressure. My mom has never said anything about oh go and bring a wife. My dad has never said that. All they say is God will choose for you. That's all I've heard. God will choose
Mm.
for you.
Yeah. And it will happen at the right time. Yeah.
Amen.
Yes. So how do you deal with peer pressure and society pressure or societal pressure?
I am someone that doesn't get pressured by people easily. If you know me, yeah, I have friends that do some things for money. Like I mean, there are people around us in this society that they do stuff like that we might consider to be illegal to get money.
Mm.
So we know there are these people. We know there exist. And
Yes.
with my vast knowledge of the internet, if I probably join them, it might be easy for me to also make it in that kind of industry. I mean, I already have the laptop, I have the internet connection and everything. So
Mm.
I could, because to be frank, it's probably more money what they are doing. Probably more money than what we do. I
Mm.
mean, illegal money sometimes it's always it comes to you in bulk.
Mm.
So if I'm someone that's peer pressured, I probably would have gone that way by now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So definitely there are times that some things get to you. There are times that things get to you and you are upset that well like we are working so hard and there's some people that are just scamming people. There are
Mm.
times that these things happen, but you just need to, like I said in the first part of this conversation, I said
Yes.
I wouldn't do anything that would bring shame to my family.
Mm.
So I always have that at the back of my mind that see guy, you have siblings, you have parents that they are in good places in what they do. So
Mm. Mm.
you wouldn't want to put them in that kind of shame. I mean, imagine your parents going to the office and people are mocking them because you were on some sort of you were in some sort of trouble. So
Mm.
these are the things that have been my moral compass for a while now.
So in this journey of life, do you reflect like on your journey of life so far, and are there methods or way in which you reflect on life?
I don't think there's a method. I don't think I have a method.
Mm.
I take life as it comes. I've seen that life is very fickle.
Yeah.
When you make plans, these plans just change. Like things can just happen the next second, and that's it. I make sure that I spot opportunities, and I make sure that when I see an opportunity,
Mm.
I try to grab it at that point, like at that instance. So I don't make plans that oh I want to do this, I want to do that. No, I don't do that. I
Yeah.
just take life as it comes because I mean people have set plans for themselves. That, oh, I want to get married at 28, and 28 comes, they're not yet married to like 33. People have made several plans, and they
Yeah.
told you that you're going to be around or you're going to be alive to even go through with those plans. So
Yeah. No one knows. Yeah.
yeah, so I just declare from the come.
Yeah. So at this moment right now, because this podcast is called Mirror Talk, it's just like to help to reflect and stuff like that. Can you tell me 3 things that you are grateful for or you are grateful about right now? Like from the top of your head, 3 things you are grateful for.
Family,
Family. Yeah.
myself,
Mm.
and maybe grace, the grace of God, man.
The grace of God. Wow, that's good. Yeah, that's very good. Yes. So I won't take too much of your time anymore. Do you want to tell me about new projects that are coming up and things that you're working on currently that you want us to know about?
Okay, like earlier you called me a model, so like I need to clarify, I'm not a model. That is
Okay.
just a part of me. I'm trying to test. Like as apart from being a digital marketer,
Mm.
I'm trying to understand how I could use my personal influence to help my brands. Like I could like this the if you notice when I wear my clothes, I
Yes.
always tag one particular person, like the guy that makes my clothes. I always tag that same guy all the time.
Yeah. Yes.
So
Yes.
so I could just post pictures of those clothes without me wearing them, and then I tag him and tell him to patronize him. So
Mm.
what I'm testing out is, okay, if I keep wearing this guy's clothes and people like them on me,
Mm.
and then we convert that to sales. And the whole photo shoot for the wedding and everything was still part of the whole trial. Like, how to use myself personally to make my clients get better value for their money.
Mm.
So if I sleep in an hotel, I try to you that's like influencing, like the real influencing that converts to sales. It is one thing for you to be posting for people; it's another thing for people to actually engage.
Yes.
So all of that is just new ways of trying to create content.
Mm.
So what's next? I'm hoping to get my digital marketing company to get bigger and to get like a wider clientele base. And
Yes.
for the agriculture part, I mean, I always start off small. Everything I do, I start small so
Mm.
that we don't get in trouble. So for
Yes.
the agriculture sector, hopefully we hope to get investors and to keep expanding that sector, because Nigeria Nigeria is a country that's blessed with so many people. The fact that we have a lot of people is a blessing to us, and we have to take advantage of that. Also, um, for me, I'm closely monitoring my mentor and closely listening to his advices
Mm.
and to things that he has for me.
Yeah.
So um, I'm just I'm learning and relearning, basically learning
Yeah.
and relearning. So I would definitely keep doing things that will increase my streams of income.
Yes.
And my friends and I were planning to have this thing for myself, for me. It's going to be called I think it's supposed to be the Sir Kenayo grant.
Oh, nice.
They're still working on the details and everything.
Yeah.
So it's going to be for university students that are entrepreneurs,
Mm.
or they still have at least second class offer in their university.
Mm.
So that is what we are working on right now. At least that's going to be a way of giving back.
I'm going to put like the link to your Instagram and the link to your blog in the show notes for this episode. Is there any other way we can stay in connection with you or stay in touch with you and get updated on everything that you're doing?
Well, you can sign up for my mailing. It's somewhere on the website on sekenayo.com. There's somewhere that you can sign up for the email notifications or what's it called here, the RRS feeds and everything.
Yes.
Um, You can follow me on social media, on my social media platforms, my LinkedIn, everywhere. So
Yeah.
sometimes I feel if I feel people are going to be interested in what I'm up to,
Yes.
sometimes I put it up. But I try as much as possible not to really put on my personal stuff anymore. That's another thing you need to learn. Like you need to learn how to sieve information.
Hmm.
There's some things that should probably just be held on to by you. So just
Yes.
sign up for the mailing alert or for the mails, and just follow me on social media platforms that I belong to.
Thank you so much for listening to this podcast. I am eternally grateful for your time, your love, and contributions. You mean a lot to me. Thank you once again for listening and sharing with your loved ones. Don't forget to subscribe and follow this journey on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and other platforms in the description. Stay blessed.